bet a lot of the neighbors here know each other. It seems like everybody's outside. My question is, are they outside because it's hot inside, or is something going on outside? Like, is that the place to be? You know what I mean? Like, if everybody knows each other, everybody wants to see what's going on in the street, you know? Everybody's watching each other's kids. I used to live in upstate New York, in Poughkeepsie, and this reminds me of like one of the neighborhoods out there. I also lived in Oakland. I've lived in some rough neighborhoods before. In Emeryville. Emeryville is no joke. Oh man, I love graffiti though. There's some really, really nice graffiti. It's packed really tight. The roads don't look too good. Reminds me of New Orleans now. Philadelphia, they call it Killadelphia. You're supposed to pass through. You don't really slow down for shit.
Didn't even drive them off.
An ad? Really?
I'm Jay.
I'm John.
I'm gonna watch this.
And marriage registration.
Something that can make you do
We're married.
Yeah, I guess we're married.
make you do right.
Okay, so they're spies?
They didn't bring up that we'd be paired until the last interview.
It's an old KGB tactic. They draw less attention as a couple.
Excellent. I have Amazon Prime. I'll watch that. I love spy shit like that. All right, come on, Pinwheel. Las Vegas. I have been curious about what Las Vegas looks like outside that main strip. I did entertain like living there at one point. Nevada's cool. I've passed through it a couple times. But I also would consider Arizona or New Mexico. I just kind of like the desert vibe a little bit. The whole aesthetic. Of course, I might be singing a different tune if I was hot and miserable all the time. I need to rewatch Casino and 3,000 Miles to Graceland. If you haven't seen 3,000 Miles to Graceland, it's pretty sure it's Kurt Russell, Kevin Costner. It's like a casino heist kind of gone awry. They do it during Elvis week, so everybody's dressed like Elvis. Great movie. Look, oh man. See, I love when you get to see mountains when on your like commute to work. It just feels like you're on vacation. Like I grew up in the South. I spent a lot of time around like trees and swamps, flat land. So anytime you get to see hills and valleys and mountains, rivers, any of that is it's just really nice to look at. This isn't bad at all. It looks fairly clean. What is that, Section 8 housing? It looks like apartments. Here we go. So I guess that first part was to show us a contrast of like, oh, I hear some Here's some nice parts, and then here's some... Oh yeah, straight away I knew this is New Orleans. Honestly, this is not bad. This honestly looks like a decent neighborhood for New Orleans. The roads are always like pretty shitty. Every time there's like a new hurricane, this ain't that bad. Bro, this is just like a neighborhood. I mean, in New Orleans, you're gonna get stuff that looks run down sometimes, like. But I mean, honestly, that little neighborhood looked pretty. There's some cute houses and stuff, you know. I don't see any crackheads rolling around. Whenever I lived in Oakland, we had a prostitute that was posted up on the very corner of my street. Actually, it wasn't my street. So there's like San Pablo and like 28. It was the same prostitute. She's there every night. I waved to her on my way home. Go park my car, which, by the way, I'd like to mention, in bigger cities, if you're like moving to bigger cities, cars are a convenience, but is expensive, so it's better to take a lot of public transportation. It's more affordable that way. If you got a bike, I skated to work most of the time because I didn't want to pay $16 for a full day of parking, which for some people might seem like not a big deal if you're just in for the weekend. You know, it's a convenience fee, but that shit adds up. Imagine like $16 every day for several weeks. Don't matter how much you're making, that's gonna hurt your wallet sooner or later. Yeah, public transportation, I recommend. Yeah, this is not so bad. You know, I'm thinking about moving to New Orleans, actually. There's some pretty nice neighborhoods out there. It's fairly affordable. Belle Glade, Florida. Whoa, okay, hold up. Whoa. That was very interesting. See, look how pretty that, like, fence was. I want to understand more about why people are just hanging out outside. Like, is it because the inside is boring? Is it like, I don't want to say destitute, but is it so, are they so without that they don't have like internet or TV or something to entertain them on the inside? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what it is that compels people to be hanging around outside of their building. But I mean, I'm sure it's like harmless, right? Like, I don't know. Trying to get a good look at this. Some satellite dishes, a lot of stuff draped over that fence there. I mean, I don't know, it looks like a nice little old lady. some people just hanging out front. Hollywood Lounge. He just passed up the Hollywood Lounge, so he's making a block. I do wonder what these people are up to, you know, like what? It looks like they're just hanging around and talking. I don't see anything like scary or nefarious. Unique looking cities and hoods in America. I got it. Oh, this is pretty. SF, baby. Man, I've been through San Francisco so many times and I never get tired of looking at it. It's just like lots of swooping like hills, valleys. You get to see the mountains like right there. The water is right there. Of course you got the Golden Gate Bridge and the Bay Bridge. Honestly, the Bay Bridge is kind of a vibe. In the morning, if you got the right music, crossing the Bay Bridge, you get all that fog. I'll go to Bob's Donuts at like 4 a.m. and see all this fog rolling up. I'll be listening to like T.L. Barrett. What y'all know about that Pastor T.L. Barrett? Yeah, SF is tight. It's too bad that like San Francisco has become a little bit of a wasteland as of late. It kind of sucks that you know, everything goes to shit. If you've seen what I've seen, or if you just know what's going on now, they have a huge problem with carjacking and bipping. Like, people just walk up to your car, smash, take whatever's in there. People are just leaving their cars unlocked now. I think the same thing's happening in LA too. Yeah, SF is pretty tight. It's just like there's a lot of disparity between like the super rich tech bros and then the poor. It's like, I don't know, you can kind of feel it. You can tell when people got money, and then you're just there trying to survive. People are out there thriving or not, or acting like they're thriving. You know what I mean? It is a beautiful place to live. I will say that. And the weather. Oh. California weather. It makes me miss the West Coast. I'll say that for sure. I wish he would drive around Berkeley. Texas' largest city and worst hoods. How much time do I got? Let's do a double feature.
You just got new DiGiorno Classic Crust Pizza. So smart. With half a pound of toppings.
What is this? Mills. Kind of makes me feel bad because I've like lived in houses that look like that before. Just because they're a little run down, you know. It seems like some of these neighborhoods aren't well taken care of. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate HOAs, but sometimes an HOA will keep a neighborhood looking a little bit nicer. Oh, that's fucked up. There's just trash. Damn. Man, you want to talk about trash, man? I would just see piles of trash. Like literal, like, not like mountainous hills, but like large piles of trash in Oakland. It was bad. I'd be skating down the road and just see a fucking random whole loaf of bread. Like, what is this? Or like Whole Fruits. People go to the food bank and not want some of the shit that they got, I guess. Okay. He's not really talking, he's not saying where he is, he's just kind of driving around. I don't recognize these areas though. Man, why is it that the hood's got like 1 or 2 trees that are just like rotten and dead, just sitting there, and nobody does anything with it? That's a nice tree though. Whenever I was growing up in my neighborhood, I was like young in Corpus Christi, we had a dead tree in our front yard forever.
Oh, yeah.
I think we finally got rid of it, like, but it was there for years before it was like a stump, and then I think they finally got the stump ground down and ended up. Okay, George Floyd. Liquor store, everybody hanging outside the liquor store. Damn, it's all boarded up. Can you even live in there? No, it's all boarded up. When did this get posted? 6 days ago. Damn. What happened? There was only one house on that whole block that looked alright. Like, that looked nice. Like, they kept up with it or something. I wonder what happened. What are you doing, lady? What was that lady doing? Let me just turn into the street. Come on. Oh, damn, look at all that. I didn't notice that the first time. Look at all that. Just a random sweater on the...
Hey.
Get out the street. Damn, what happened to that car?
Fancy feast. Chef
I
inspired.
don't have a cat.
Cat adored.
I don't have
Every
a cat. You're supposed to be targeting me with ads, YouTube. Look at me, YouTube. You're supposed to be targeting me with ads. You should know by now, by whatever data you've collected from my phone and whatever else, I don't have any pets. Why am I getting Fancy Feast ads? Ridiculous. Get out the street! What are they doing? They're just walking as slow as possible in the middle of the road.
And I need to send this.
Damn. Places that are all boarded up like that. It's so fucked up. Whoa, was not expecting to see that. Alright, so that right there is something that usually you only see in like video games and movies. So this is like a little homeless corner for sure. This guy over here, he looks like he's like doing something with clothes. This guy's got a laundry basket and they're burning something. Probably for warmth, but this was like 6 days ago, so yeah, it was probably cold. Man, I hope they keep it warm. I hope they keep it warm out there, because we're getting an Arctic chill in a couple days, and those people will be in some serious danger if they don't get shelter. They have a vending machine? Is that a business? I don't know what's going on there. I mean, if we're being real, this is kind of what a lot of the United States looks like. You go through some of the larger cities, and you know, there's a lot of nice areas, but then smaller towns have a lot of spots that look like this. You driving through middle America, going from point A to point B, you're gonna see rundown shit out in the middle of nowhere. It's just how the world works. I mean, it's just how things are in this country, at least. Yep. I can't really say it's how the world works, because I don't really know how other countries deal with destitution and the like. Okay, well, Philly streets. Man, I might have to come back and watch that. I love Channel 5. Inside Detroit hood. Worst level of danger while recording. I'm going to queue this up and I'm going to watch that next time.
My
What is
Justice
this?
League will burn this earth down for
Garbage,
me.
trash. Throw it in the garbage. Birmingham, Alabama, huh? Alright, so I'm going to pick up on this one for my next video. I'm just gonna watch that next. But yeah, make sure that you guys, if you like the content, like and subscribe, and support the other channels as well. CharlieBo313. Especially thankful for you giving me something to watch today. I'm gonna go get ready for work. And if you like what you see, leave a comment and let me know if you have any suggestions for